Now, because Ruth decided that she was going to leave the gods of the Moabites and her people, she has come across one of Naomi's kinsmen, Boaz. Now, some of y'all might say, well, I don't know if I would have done that because that's my family and I love them. But that's how you came about as women running into jackasses. Because you decided, I'm going to stick with my people because I trust them the most. And all the people that your people picking up is people that is full of a bunch of mess. They got generational curses all over them. They got demonic spirits all over them. They built up on nothing but lies, stealing, killing, destroying, backbiting, backsliding, backstabbing, heathens, bastards, hypocrites, everything of the world. But when some of y'all decide to leave them and let them go, you'll get your Boaz. I'm talking to the women. When the men decide that he's going to serve a God, and a God that was made to die for all of our sins, you'll get your Ruth. I'm talking to the men. You can't get Boaz until you decide that the life that I had behind me in the past that is full of mess, because that's what my family and my world is based around, and their gods and their world is based around, you're not going to receive a blessing, honey. But you're going to receive a mess with a messed up man or a messed up woman in it. See, some of y'all say, well, how I get messed up in this mess? You get messed up in this mess because you had somebody in your family that was messed up in the mess. You ain't just mess with no married man for free will. You didn't just mess with somebody else's boyfriend for free will. It happened to you, baby, because you had somebody in your family that's full of that mess. Somebody around you is sipping that mess, and you think it's okay for you to sip it too. But I'm here to tell you right now, let that go. Pick up your self-esteem and wait on God with patience to give you what you need. You need patience. And only God can give you the patience that you need. Romans 8:25. But if we hope for what we do not see, we wait for it with patience. That means you have not seen your Boaz yet. But if you stop falling behind your family and the world, you will. I don't care if mama, baby, sister, cousin was messing with that woman's husband. Don't you go mess with somebody's husband because mama, baby, sister, cousin did it. I don't care if daddy was married to mama and he went out there messing with that other woman. Don't you do it because daddy did it. I don't care if mama went over there and messed with that man, that woman, and husband. Don't you go over there and do it. You make the choice that I'm going to be better than mama, sister, baby, cousin. You make the choice that I'm going to be better than daddy. I'm going to be better than mama. I'm going to be better than uncle and Bosho and cousin Fro and Malolo. I'm going to be better than all of them. And I'm not going to go out there and do what they're doing just because they did it. Know your worth and your value. Pick up your self-esteem and live a life and live it to the fullest. Stop in your track and say, God, help me be a Ruth, a Rebecca, a Esther, a Sarah. Glory, hallelujah. Boaz noticed Ruth because Ruth had respect. Ruth got out there in his field and she gleaned as she worked in the field. She ain't got out there with no hoochie mama skirt on. She had herself covered. She ain't got out there with her bosoms all out and her chest popping out and her back all out. Baby, that's the world. the world's way of getting a man. And that's why these worldly women get hooked up with these worldly men. If you want to stay in the world and get these men that cuss you out, pop you upside your head, black your eye, break your back, break your bones in your body, put a gun to your head, well then, baby, I'm telling you right now, Jesus is not going to be happy with you at all, because as him looking at you as his daughter, he feels that you can do much better. He knows that you can do better, and he's praying that you will hear his voice and come on out of that mess. Because it's too much stress. And baby, you're too blessed to be stressed. I don't care how much he tell you that he loves you. I don't care what he said. You don't need no man that's choking you or putting his hands on you in a physical, abusive way in any kind of way. You don't need no man that's mentally and emotionally abusive. If he didn't have the plans of providing for you and taking care of you when he met you, then he should have left you where he was at. He should have stayed where he was at, and he should have left you where you were at. There's no such thing as I marry you now and I'm getting ready to cut all your supply off. If you want some money, you get it from somewhere else, because you won't get it out of my pockets. And I'll leave that jackass right there. And I'll say, Lord, show me the person that I'm really supposed to be with. Because I don't care what the situation is. If your wife got to have $25, you should be the Boaz to give her $25 so she can keep herself looking good. She don't work because you told her that you didn't want her to work, because you wanted her to stay home and keep the house. So now that she quit her job, she's staying home to keep the house. Why are you going to mistreat her? She want to get a job, but you told her you don't want her working because you're going to take care of her. So if you're going to take care of her, then why are you mistreating her? Why are you talking trash to her? Why are you manipulating her? Why are you disrespecting her? Because you're still in the jackass mode. And only Jesus can bring you out if you want to be brought out. Don't nobody care about your madness. What you need to realize is that the world does not evolve around you when you go around mistreating the woman that you say that you love. People look at you as a disrespectful, no good man of no good character or value. I don't care what you say out of your mouth. Your character is demolished once a woman or once a man or a boy or a girl sees you as a man disrespecting a woman or a girl. When a person sees you as a man disrespecting a woman or a girl, they have nothing else for you, because Jesus don't act like that with the women he say he loves. It's prostitutes out here. It's women out here that call themselves liking women. He still loves them. He just wants them to come closer so he can show them the right way. But he does not disrespect the women like you do as a man that says he loves his woman, but he's knocking her upside the head, or he's cutting off her money supply, or he's hurting her feelings emotionally, mentally, and physically. The same thing with a man. Why are you cussing him out? Why are you calling him names except for a child of a God? Why are you disrespecting him? Why are you downgrading his character? That man was happy before he met you. And when he got with you, you made him and put him in a worse situation than what he was in, because your little nasty attitude and you're so thinking that you all that in a bag of chips with some dip. Baby, you are nothing. You a jackass just like the jackass man. Because you disrespected him and demolishing his image. You say God gave him to you, but God didn't give you anything. Satan calls you to come in and tear up this man's life. Now God got to really send this man who his root is, to take away all his hurt and his pain and his bad feelings of hurt that he's feeling, because you came in as a jackass woman and messed up his life. Men, if a woman says that she loves you, she's loyal. She's faithful. She doesn't hurt you. She doesn't disrespect you. She does whatever you ask her to do. She's caring. She's kind. She's understanding. She's not manipulative. She's not mean. She's not disrespectful. But she does everything that you ask her to do. She listens. She cares for you. She's there for you. She's nice to you. She's understanding you. She's by your side. She does not talk about you in a bad way. She does not criticize you. She does not talk about you bad to her friends. She does not tell y'all business. She does not put y'all business in the street. She does not tell your family or her family y'all business. She does definitely not get on the Facebook, the Twitter, and everything else and broadcast y'all business. But she respects you as a wife. She's a Ruth, a Esther, a Sarah, and a Rebecca. That is the Ruth that you should look for, men. Somebody that loves you wholeheartedly. Somebody that understands that because you don't call them every hour on the hour, that doesn't mean that you don't love me. That doesn't mean that you're cheating on me. Some women got so much of a low self-esteem and insecurity problems. You cussing him out, talking about he cheating on you because he ain't calling you every hour on the hour. No, he's a Boaz and you a jackass and you don't understand him because you've been with too many jackasses and you can't figure the Boaz out. Just because he don't call you every hour on the hour does not mean he doesn't love you. It means he's resting. It means he's tired, especially if he worked all day. He don't want to sit up there and hold no phone with you and listen at you breathe because you ain't got much to say anyway. Except for cussing him out and telling him off or asking him, can you get some money? So my point is, why are you mad at the man because he broke up with you? You broke his heart. He don't see nothing else in you. He told you to fall back because you were disrespecting him. He told you that you were not the one and you won't ever be the one because your love for him was not true as you said it was. It was not loyal. It was disrespectful. It was Jezebel fixed and mixed. It was Bathsheba fixed and mixed all the way. There was no love in it. You didn't care for me like you said that you did. You walk around here crying, I'm going to scratch up his car. I'm going to bust the windows out of his car. Fine. Catch a charge. If you want to catch a charge, baby, for blowing his car up or catching it on fire or busting out his door or busting out the windows on his car, it's up to you. You catch your record for the next man to come along and to say she's a nutcase or she's a jackass and I don't want her. That's fine. It's up to you. Catch a charge and go to jail because you lost your mind. You're losing your mind because you a nutcase. You can't keep it together because you don't know Jesus. And you say, I don't have a Boaz yet. You won't ever get a Boaz acting like that. You won't ever get a Boaz cussing a man out. You won't ever get a Boaz mistreating him. You won't ever get a Boaz thinking that you better than everybody else walking the face of the earth, including me. That's what you call conceited and stuck up. And no man wants a conceited, stuck up woman. He wants a woman that when he hurts, she hurts. He wants a woman that's in love with him just like she's in love with herself. So you got to love yourself before you can love your Ruth or your Boaz. And when God takes you through these situations, he's taking you through this because he wants you to understand that it's not about you, but it's about the person that you say that you love. Stop disrespecting him. Stop mistreating him. Stop thinking that it's all about you. But we're going to continue on the topic of Ruth. Bless God. We're going to continue on the topic of Ruth on the third Friday. God bless. The third Friday of this month. We're going to continue on the topic of Ruth. We're going to come back. Well, no, I take that back. We're going to continue on the topic of Ruth for Bible study. We're going to continue on this topic about how to wait for your Boaz and your Ruth patiently by trusting God. We're going to continue on this topic until we get all the way to chapter 4. Then we'll start with another book in the Bible. But we're going to continue on the topic of Ruth and Boaz. But we bless God on tonight. We thank God for this Bible study on tonight. We thank God for his love, his mercy, his grace, and his kindness. We thank God that he saw fit to come in on tonight and teach Bible study for us. We thank God for his understanding and his love. And I just want to say to some of you that I pray by the willpower of God that you are not offended by what God said on tonight, because God had to speak the truth. Some of y'all are in situations that you don't want to come out of, and it's going to determine whether you ever receive a Ruth or a Boaz. The choice is up to you. But I'm telling you right now, men are not going to put up with a gossiping, backbiting, disrespectful, don't care at all, negative woman. No man is going to love a woman like me. This ain't even about cooking and cleaning. You need to know how to cook and you need to know how to clean. But this is about your godliness. And no man wants a woman that does not possess godliness, that does not love him for him and respect him. No woman wants a man that's a cheater, that's a liar. The same thing that applies to a man. He does not want a woman that's cheating on him, going around with every man because he say, I don't want to have sex with you. Just because he say, I don't want to have sex with you, and it's going on months or weeks at a time, honey, you need to respect that. That does not mean that he's cheating on you. I don't care what the world is telling you. If he made love to you before, he will come back and make love to you again when the timing is right. You have to be smart enough to know whether he's your Boaz or your jackass. The man has to be smart enough to know whether she's your Ruth or whether she's your Esther or whether she's your Jezebel or your Bathsheba. But stop using that against the men. You cheating on me because you won't make love to me. First of all, you're not supposed to be making love to anybody until you're married to them. And that's biblical terms. But we know that everybody don't follow by that. So respect him when the time that he does make love to you and when he gets ready to come back to make love to you again. Stop saying to him, you cheating on me, I don't trust you, and all these other kind of things that the world of women is putting in your head. Because he's not having your legs cocked up in the air every day and all day long. That is not important. You need to get connected with Jesus. You need to pick up a Bible and read. Sex is not important. If that's all you want for a man, that's all he can give you about 3 or 4 times, and he's done. He'll go find a woman, the Ruth that he really wants to marry. And I'm being strict with the women on this because the women are going through this crisis stage and they're not understanding how damaging they can be to a man and to the marriage or the relationship. Because you being too evil and too mean. You won't come out of your meanness that you get from the world. The world concept of a relationship and a marriage. That's a lie. Respect him. Don't chase him for sex. Don't chase him for spending time. Don't chase him. If you got to chase him, then baby, you are not his Ruth. He's not interested in you. But if he's a man that's giving you what you need when you need it by the willpower of God, then he loves you. Accept that and stop accusing him. Accept that and stop accusing him of cheating. Stop hurting him and breaking his heart. Men, stop hurting these women and cheating on them. Stop playing games with them. If you don't want the woman, leave her alone. Don't play games with her. Especially if you're a married man. You know you can't be faithful to nobody but your wife. I don't want to hear these kind of lies that you're telling these women and breaking these innocent women's heart with your married man games. Cut it out. It's a disgrace and a shame before God. Now, we thank God on tonight for allowing us to be here in the Power by God Outreach Ministries. We will see you back here again on Friday. We will continue this topic. And we want to say that we love you. We thank God for allowing you to come out on tonight and be on the conference call line. We love you. May God continue to bless you and smile upon you from heaven. We'll see you back here again on Friday. But before Friday, oh, God bless. I'm so sorry. We will see you Sunday. We will be preaching and teaching Sunday. I will be up preaching Sunday, and I probably will be up here by 9:30 preaching, and I will be out by 11. So make sure that you are here in the temple on time Sunday, because I will be preaching and teaching the word of God, and I will be out by 11. So God bless you. May God continue to smile upon you from heaven. We love you. God bless. Have a blessed night. God bless.